Now there your screen. In name na Mike Ozekhome, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Supreme Court don't slam him with 40 million naira fine. Say he carry case enter Supreme Court. They say you no suppose carry that case enter Supreme Court. Waiting happen. All of us know the controversy surrounding the 2019 governorship election inside Imo State. When a PDP win, Ike di Oha, 9 day your screen. Now win that election. But then go court say lie you. Supreme Court now. Say now APC candidate Hope Ozekhome won the election. Now before that election, the candidate of the APC, now who? Now this young man, see for your screen, the son-in-law to Rochas Okorocha, the sitting governor, as at that time. Now he collect that ticket for APC. They can't do their giri para. Court can't talk, say, no. Say, they don't disqualify the guy. Say, APC no follow the rules to do their primaries. So therefore, they don't have a candidate in the governorship election. Now this man run, come out from APC, enter Action Alliance, AA. Go contest the election. Now, election results can't come out. It can't be say APC even fronted a candidate in the person of who? Hope Ozekhome. After court don't talk, say they no get candidates, disqualify the in-law to Rochas Okorocha. The APC can't carry forth inside that election. They can't do their court uru gara. He enter Supreme Court. Supreme Court say na APC win the election. Una understand anything will happen inside waiting I just talk now. Party no get candidates. Court say they don't have a candidate in this election. And that same party was declared winner in the Supreme Court, of which another person now they hold the ticket. Now Mike Ozekhome say here, this judgment is conflicting. No? I need the Supreme Court to give us a proper understanding about what happened here, because Supreme Court na policy court to forget say we get National Assembly where they make laws. If National Assembly make law where they no fit interpret, now Supreme Court go interpret them, and whatever they interpret becomes the law. So it's a policy court. Okay, now waiting Mike Ozekhome carry enter this in the Supreme Court. Say, I beg make una help us give us a judiciary, legal understanding on this matter, so that everybody can understand them all. Because they matter, they understandable. Here. Now in the Islam and 40 million. Say this case has already been decided by the Supreme Court. Why bring it back to the court? So Mike Ozekhome now go pay 40 million. Say he asked for clarification because the judgment is no clear. Make una also no forget say this judgment where they just delivered now was supposed to be delivered before the off-cycle election. You understand? Before the off-cycle election that held in Imo State. But now they deliver based on say their candidate don't already win the election. I beg I don't want to talk too much. Mike Ozekhome don't react to the judgment, and I go want make una listen to wait him talk. After you listen to Mike Ozekhome, come to the comment section and tell me what you think about this Supreme Court kind of judgment and the way they do their things now, because I don't even understand. Now they hear me. Come, let's dialogue in the comment section. I give you Mike Ozekhome bearing the burden of 40 million naira fine. Watch.
Okay, so now you brought this case before the court today, and we've seen how it turned out.
Yes.
Despite the cause for pulling out, but you still stood on your ground to ensure that the court has jurisdiction. Could you expatiate more wide? And any regrets?
Oh no, I have no regrets. I have no regrets. I will do this over and over and over again. It is based on the conviction of my spirit. It's based on my scholarship and the research I did. Not out of pride or arrogance, but that this court, being the apex court of the land, is not just a court of law and a court of equity, but it's also a court of policy, to make policy, to open up new vistas of law and in our jurisprudence. That was why the Supreme Court itself said in Ozekhome Motors Limited versus Adesanya that a lawyer should not be afraid to bring a case to the court and tell the Supreme Court to reverse itself or reverse its judgment, and that a counsel should be bold and courageous to do so. But in our own case, we were not even asking the Supreme Court for a revision of his judgment of 20th December 2019. We were telling the Supreme Court to give judicial imprimatur to that judgment, which said that APC had no candidate and that it was a case of illegality, and that time does not run against illegal matters or illegality or matters that are unlawful. We were merely telling the court to give effect to that their judgment. The judgment concerning Hope Uzodinma and Emeka Ihedioha delivered on 14th January 2020 did not bring about that issue of illegality. It was on the general elections. So it was this same court that held that Section 285 subsection 9 of the Constitution will not apply because the entire case was illegal. It is this same Supreme Court that has held in Peter Obi versus INEC that the tenure of office of Dr. Chris Ngige for 3 years, because it was illegal, would not be counted, and that Peter Obi's tenure will start on the 2nd of May 2007 because the tenure before him was illegal. So this court has made it clear again and again that when it comes to matters of illegality, the court will not assist a party to reap the fruits of illegality. So that is why I have no regrets in standing on my ground, on my feet, to argue this matter to conclusion. Earlier this year, I would do about 3 matters, when I felt that they were patently pre-election. This is not a pre-election matter. We were not asking, we are not appealing. There's no appeal before the Supreme Court. It is too well known, it's elementary, that the Supreme Court has 60 days from the date of judgment to deliver a judgment. So we were not appealing. We were rather telling the court to give legal imprimatur to its own judgment, which it had delivered. That is the word of difference.
For centuries, the Ijele has been a revered masquerade in Igbo land, a predominant tribe in southern Nigeria. The Ijele is a grand spectacle that commands respect, awe, and celebration. Today, Innocent Vehicles brings you the Ijele in a new form. A majestic, robust, and monolithic pickup truck designed to leave an indelible mark in the annals of automotive history. The Innocent Ijele is equipped with a powerful 3.0 L turbo engine and 4WD to conquer any terrain with ease. Make way for the Innocent Ijele, Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.